Hey everyone, my name is Mars, like the planet, and this is Housewarmin. Today I'm going to give you guys our final updated living room tour. Now, while I would have loved to get curtains up and things like that and put the final finishing touches, I have to be honest and just say that that's probably not going to happen at this point. Now, the living room has looked like this for quite some time now, so I thought, it's at a pretty good state. I don't feel like we're going to add any more furniture. I think we're happy with the furniture that we got, so I thought it would be good to just walk through, show you where I got everything, give you my opinions on everything. And yeah, so let's just get into it. So first of all, I will say that when you walk into the living room, right over here, we have our lovely little fish tank. We have our two little fish. And they're just two little goldfish. I've had a fish tank in my home, for years, ever since I was growing up. This is the actual fish tank I had growing up. But I have loved having goldfish in my home, having an aquarium. I just think they're so peaceful and it's almost like a piece of living art almost. But yeah, so that is our fish tank. We just have two fish in there now because unfortunately some of our fish have died. But yeah, so moving on into the living room space. First, I will talk about our sofa set. So we have a 3-seater sofa as well as an ottoman and a chair. And this entire set is from Albany Park. Now, Albany Park is a Black-owned furniture brand, and I want to mention that none of this video is sponsored. None of these brands know I exist, but I just want to be honest about how I feel about all of the brands that I have purchased from to buy things for my home. So this is a Black-owned furniture brand that sells sofas. They do not have a brick and mortar store, but we ordered from online, and the sofa got sent to us pretty quickly and was very easy to put together. We've had the sofa for maybe about 2 years now, and I will say that it is held up quite well. I do like that the sofa is double-sided. So what that means is that the cushions are double-sided, so you can easily flip them over and you can easily just put them either way. They don't have like the black material on the bottom, so I do like that. I also like that all of these sofa cushions are completely removable and washable. I did that for my spring cleaning. So you can see right here, there is a zipper and you can easily take all of the cushions off and wash them. I love the color of this sofa. It is kind of a burnt orange, brownish, amberish type of color. And I absolutely love that it's kind of this faux velvet looking sofa. I think that it has held up. The only thing I will say that is a downside is that this ottoman, you cannot take the cushions off at all. So you can see there is a little bit of staining that we have tried to remove, but it always seems to come back up every now and then. So that's just what happens when you just have a lot of wear and tear on your sofa. Now, we do not have kids or anything like that, but we do have a dog. And I will say that sometimes you can see his nail scratches on the sofa. Now, he's not a destructive dog or anything like that, but you can kind of see how his nails have kind of scratched as he was running up on the sofa. You can definitely see it like right here. This is not something that's going to go away. As much as I rub it, it just doesn't go away. So you can definitely see right here how his nails and him jumping up on the sofa have kind of put a permanent imprint in the sofa. But overall, I think I love this sofa. I highly recommend buying from Albany Park. I will say it's a regular sofa like every other. It's not like a perfect impervious sofa that's never going to get damaged or anything like that. But I do think the biggest pros is that it is quite easy to put together and the sofa covers are removable. I will say that the sofa has sunk over some time, but I do think that's normal for any type of sofa. So yeah. So also we have this coffee table that is from Target. And I think that Target has a pretty good line of furniture. I think that it is fairly affordable. So this is just a low line coffee table. It is nothing special. It came in one piece. I do think that it is not the most luxurious type of coffee table. I think no matter how much we wash it or care for it, there is always some type of dirt on it or some type of grime or something. No matter how much I wash it, you can kind of still see that there is still something on it. And I don't know if it's just stained. I don't know if that's just the type of, I don't think this is real wood or anything like that, but I just don't know if that's just because of the quality, but there is just always some type of staining on it and I just have to live with that. Now I could always just upgrade and get a better type of table. I could always get a real wood table, but that's not really what we're in the market for. So over here, I have this mirror that is also from Target. You're going to see a running theme that a lot of my furniture is from Target just because it is so easy to order from. It is fairly cheap, and I like that it is a brick and mortar store because I can easily return it if I don't like it. But I love this full length mirror. I know that it is probably meant to go closer to the ground, but I am fairly tall. I am 5'10", so I like having it up off of the ground, and I love the rounded shape at the top. I just think that it is really modern, and it doesn't seem like it's going to go out of style anytime soon. Over here next to the mirror, we have this built-in cabinetry, I guess I could call it. It's just 3 drawers that hold our shoes. So these came with the house. They are built underneath our stairs right here, but these just house all of our shoes. So when we first come in and we immediately take off our shoes, we do not wear shoes in the house at all. So this lamp right here, I actually thrifted from Goodwill. I'm not sure where it is originally from, but I do just love the shape of it. And it also came with a bulb that I really like. This lamp over here as well came from Goodwill. Once again, I think this one is originally from Target, but yeah, I got this one from Goodwill too. Now over here down on the ground next to the sofa, I have this huge basket with a pillow inside it and a blanket. Now the basket is from Good Pick. They sent this out to me a couple of months ago. It is just a woven basket. I really just like the neutral colors of it. I have this blanket in here that I've had honestly forever. And then this pillow is from Home Goods. So also speaking of pillows, on the sofa, I have this pillow that was actually a gift, but once again, it is originally from Target. This piece of artwork up here is originally from, let's just guess it, Target, but I actually thrifted this from Goodwill. So moving along over to where the TV is, we have these 2 media consoles that we got from Target, and I put them together. I just love how mid-century modern they look. I love how dark they are. I love how black they are. I just love the structure of them. We decided to get 2 just because we have a really big TV and this wall is fairly long, but I love all of the storage that it has. Currently in here, we have all of my dog's toys right here. And then most of these are pretty empty. One has a blanket and some books in it. Another has a jewelry box and a piece of art, but most of them are empty and allow us a lot of room to grow. So on top of there, I already mentioned that this lamp is from Goodwill, but originally from Target. And I do think that adding lamps into your space really creates a nice mood so you don't have the overhead lighting on all of the time. And right under here, I just got some thrifted books. I just like the color of them. If you are looking for some books just to use as decor, I would definitely just check out the thrift store. Most of the time they have books for 25 cents. And I just took the paper cover off, and I just like how these are matching. I've honestly never even read these books, but they're just good decor. Right here is just our wax warmer. And then over here, I have this poster that I got from a friend. That is an old Jimi Hendrix poster. I just like how different it is. Like I said, I got this from a friend, so I do not know where she got it from, but I do not think this is original or anything. Obviously, this is just printed. Over here on this stand that I got, I think from my job, maybe, I don't know, I didn't buy this stand, but this plant is a peace lily. And if you are interested in learning about all of the houseplants that I have in my home, I already have a houseplant tour up on the channel, but this is a peace lily. I love how big it is. It just kind of fills in this area right here. So I also want to mention our rug is from rugsusa.com. I just like the neutral tone of it. I knew that we needed something pretty big to fill out the space. And also I did it on purpose to get a rug that was not all one solid color. You can see that it has little splotches of color on it. And I did that so you can't really see when the rug is dirty. Now I don't think I'm revolutionary in thinking of that, but I knew having a dog, having people over, we were always going to get dirt and stuff and grime and spills and whatever on our carpet, but this kind of blends in. It kind of hides it a little bit, so you can't really tell what's the carpet and what might be a mess. So I absolutely love this carpet. I think that it is held up. It vacuums really well. I can't say any more good things about it. I can't say enough good things about it, but yeah, it's from rugsusa.com. So our TV is a regular TV, I think, that we got from Walmart. I'm not really sure how big it is, 75 inch. I don't know how big TVs are. But next to the TV over here, I have another plant. This is a sea blue pothos, and it has just taken over this entire area. I have trained it to grow all along the bottom of the TV, Over here, I have this picture frame that I picked up from Goodwill, but the artwork you can obviously tell is from Vincent van Gogh. So I know that purchasing art can be very, very expensive. So I just went to the thrift store and I found a book of all of Vincent van Gogh's paintings and I started to cut them out. Now, I know you might think it's blasphemous to cut up a book, but I am never going to read that book, and I was able to get one of his prints basically for just 25 cents. This is basically a page right out of the book, and I just put it in a frame. So that is a little hack if you are looking for artwork, to look for huge coffee table books or artwork books or furniture books at the thrift store. Over here on the door, I just have a little wreath. I have learned from Pinterest and from YouTube to put a wreath on the inside of your door as well, just because most of the time you are not looking at the outside of your door. So I just have this fall wreath that I think I picked up from Walmart that we have on the inside of our door. Over here on this stool that I got from Goodwill is our huge Monstera plant. I just think that it's almost like a piece of living art. Instead of having maybe a statue or a lamp or something here, we have a huge Monstera plant. Now over here is the fireplace. Now I absolutely love our fireplace. It goes all the way up. We have a 2-story ceiling. But I absolutely love our fireplace. Now, have we ever lit it before? No, but I just love the brickwork. I think that it is so unique. Now, if you're wondering what is on our mantle, it's Christmas decorations. I just absolutely love this boho feel that it gets, but this is honestly our Christmas decorations that we never took down. And I just think it adds something interesting. On top, I have this candle and this candle holder that I thrifted, and I have some more thrifted books. Over here, I have a philodendron that has kind of grown all over this mantle and is growing up. It's starting to grow up behind the wall. This mirror is also thrifted as well, but I just thought that instead of putting an art piece here, I just had a mirror just to reflect some light back into the room. So moving on from the fireplace, down here is a little side table that I actually got from my grandmother, who has now passed on. So it is very, very special to me. I'm not really sure, I guess you would call this rattan, but it is pretty old. And I've never seen anything like it, so I'm not sure where it's from. So we just have our catch-alls, we have lotion and things like that, our remote. I'm burning this candle called Linen Blossom, which I think is from Target, probably, I don't know. But yeah, so I just have this little side table just so people can put their drinks on. Now turning around completely, this is the other view of our living room, but I brought you over on this corner just to show you up here. So this is a planter box that came with our home, and I just have a bunch of pothos plants that have trailed down and are growing. They are not planted inside of the planter box, but they are in large containers, and I am just absolutely in love. It was one of the huge selling points about this house and why I ended up buying this house. I just really have fallen in love with this. I think that I am so interested in adding more plants just to kind of fill in the different spaces, but you can see that this is just a wonderful surprise when you're in the living room to look up and see these plants up here. So that does it for this living room tour. Once again, I'm happy with everything that I've purchased. I definitely recommend buying from Target, obviously, because I shop there quite a bit. Once again, this video is not sponsored at all. Now, obviously, living rooms are always going to change, but I do think I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. It is quite simple layout. It's nothing, extraordinary or anything, but I just wanted to share with you guys the way that it is looking right now. I think that I really wanted to add some curtains, but I just don't think I'm going to get around to it anytime soon, and I really didn't want to delay this video anymore. But yeah, I post videos every single Wednesday, so I will see you guys next week. Once again, remember that it really does help out my channel when you guys subscribe, when you like, when you comment, and when you share this video with others. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.